Okay, take two. Good morning, Turtle Club. It is I, Mag Synchro with Convertible Turtle Gaming and Convertible Turtle Unshelled, which we had just accidentally streamed on not too long ago. We weren't meaning to stream over there, but it's been a while since we've been able to be at the computer desk. For those that aren't aware, even though the stream here is titled Home for the Galaridays, what had happened is in our personal home, we had some friends and family, specifically Dick Red's mom. And because of this, we did not have access to all of our stuff. So what we do have now, though, is our main computer. Hey, DB Master, welcome, welcome, welcome. And so we last left off coming out of the huge giant stadium. Again, this particular playthrough, we're going to try to 100% it before January 1st comes around. And by 100%, we're meaning beat the main storyline and then catch them all. TM, don't sue Nintendo. But we are still kind of in the process of rebuilding our stream station. We don't have our green screen up yet. We don't have several pieces of the furniture removed and moved around. Because we did have family visiting, we had to absolutely change the way the apartment was laid out. So no green screen, no face cam today, guys, but we are working on there. Oh, Sykes, hello. So here we are, outside of this stadium, and this is one of the things that I was, we're trying not to step in plot while we're away, while we're in between streams, trying not to step in plot. So I was really hoping this right here would stay up, even though we were out and about in the wilds messing around. And it does. I don't know when it goes away. I'm presuming probably once we get to the next route, but we're on our way to Route 3, right? And check this out, when you come out, you get all these people like waving to you and saying, go for it, do your best. These two little girls don't even say anything because they're just in awe, apparently. Guys cheering for you, and look, I mean, boom. People going, oh my gosh, have at it, do your best, you're going to the gym challenge, so cool. I mean, this right here was really neat. And they do this in a couple of different ways during this game, where the NPCs kind of become this living, breathing thing almost, which is really good for a Pokemon game. I mean, Pokemon's not known for having their engrossing NPCs. Now, however, I just want to point out that once you get basically past the point of seeing stuff, it's like, oh, well, that was fun. But of course, you know us, we are always wanting to test the limits, so we're going to kind of investigate here. We still can't go past this way, because this Corvus Squire here is just tired. But what we can do is we can head to Route 3, where we couldn't before, and we're going to go ahead and truck that way. So here's the Bodoo Inn. Hey, Eponus, welcome. Trotting along here. Oh, but before we go there, we had a job complete, and I didn't want to activate the jobs, the first job for the turn, until everyone was able to see what happens, because I know not everybody's played this game or been playing this game. So here's what happens with the jobs. So we go check the Poke jobs. Remember, we sent off a little crew yesterday, and we've completed it. It tells you that it's completed. It tells you what the job was. And so we go to complete and say, all right, cool. Here comes the Rotom Dex and the Pokemon we sent off. Our Gigavax Eevee, our Zigzagoon that we caught for lulz, and our wonderful Wooloo. They all did a great job. They got a thumbs up. They did an exceptional job. They received experience points, as we mentioned, 1,261. It'll tell you if they leveled, which all three of them did. And it seems like they got some happiness too. It's pretty hard to fail these at the early outset. I've not failed one on my other playthrough. And if you do really, really good, as we did here, Zigzagoon's got something to give us. He gave us a Heal Ball. Heal Balls are great if you are desperate. You can throw the ball, catch a Pokemon, it comes back full healed, full Pokemon power points and everything. So now we got more jobs. So more jobs here, and now we got 3 more. So Bob's your uncle. Bob's Food is one of the food stores in this game, apparently. And we got Yoshita's Coffee, Bob's Your Uncle, and Mach Motors. We need Pokemon with burning motivation, fire in the heart. We need the heat of your passion. So what we can do here is we can actually start sending more Pokemon on more jobs, getting more experience, getting more potential items, getting more happiness. And that's kind of where we're going to go here. Again, this game has been way opened up for casual players. So we're going to get this knocked out, and then we're going to head off to the coal mine. So yes, we're going to take this job. They want flying type, so we're going to choose flying type. Now, for a brief moment, these are the Pokemon we managed to acquire on our timeout for this one. Didn't get a whole lot of time to play this. Came home super wiped yesterday. Thursday's a very busy day for me. But we did get a couple of good ones. The Cinescorch at level 20 is amazing. Because we were at a raid that we had no business being in. And this Toxicity at level 20 is amazing. Because again, we were in a raid that we had no business being in. When you've got friends that are doing these giant raids, guys, and you don't really think you have much to offer, if you've got a defensive Pokemon, you can still offer that. You can still offer a defensive Pokemon. Because defensive Pokemon can survive a rough encounter. They absolutely can. And if you feel like maybe I shouldn't be in there with my buddy, maybe I want to be good for him, I want to be able to help or anything like that, don't worry about it. Because if you have a defensive Pokemon that can protect itself using, say, Protect, then you can actually dodge a lot of the grief that will come here. So this is for, if I recall correctly, I gotta go back, I've talked so much, flying type. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna take this job offer. And we need to start getting a crew box of Pokemon that we want to level up, so we can actually do that. That's the. Wait, I don't think that's actually a Ganamax Eevee. It's not. It's just Eve. All right. So we're going to choose. Well, for funnies, we're going to choose a Hoot Hoot, and we're going to choose a Hoot Hoot, and we're going to choose a Hoot Hoot, and we're going to watch these 3 Hoot Hoots fly off. We're going to send them for the whole day. Look at them all lined up like they're ready for inspection. And Pokemon sit, of course we can cancel it if we need to. So grass type, we're going to take this job offer. And again, if you're like, well, man, my box is in shambles, what do? You can go search, type, grass, and Y to search, and you can start just grabbing people. And we can see that we barely have the 3 grass type, but we have the 3 grass types, so we're going to send them off. Off you go, guys. And again, they're going to go whole day, so this time tomorrow we'll be able to pick them back up. And just a reminder, guys, I have to do battle with the evil, dreaded Comcast people tomorrow morning. So no stream tomorrow, unfortunately. Alright, this one is wanting burning motivation, of fire in your hearts, heat of your passion. Now notice here, it's not saying fire type. The last 2 said fire type. This is the first of the quote-unquote vague jobs. However, burning, fire in their hearts, heat of their passion. This is probably absolutely going to be a water type fight, right? No, I'm just kidding. It's going to be a fire type. So we're going to go over here, type 1, fire, not steel, fire, in search. Select that Vulpix. Select the awesome Cinescorch. And we're out of Pokemon to send. Now, I don't know what we do at this point, right? I mean, we can go ahead and just, at this point, say back. We're done. And just send out the 2. And the only thing that you get as far as a negative for doing that I've been able to find is you simply have 1 Pokemon that does not get to go out and have experience points. So we're going to do that. I'm not sure what happens if we send the wrong one. There's a good possibility that we will do that eventually for science, because why not? But yeah, so we got our Pokemon sent, we got our jobs taken care of. We want to make sure that our team is still looking okay. We got this Machop, but we just caught before the stream. He's looking a little peaked, guys. We're going to go ahead and heal him up real quick. Hats off to Nurse Joy. Been working the Pokemon Poke Center for over 25 years now. Doesn't look a day over 18. Alright, so back out in the world, and boom. There's Hop. Supposed to battle. Alright, we'll battle Hop. An apt change in this particular game series. You always have a trainer battle, so we know that we have something kind of interesting coming up because we have this battle with the trainer. Of course, poor Hop versus our poor Wooloo, or poor Wooloo versus our poor Fire Rabbit, doesn't stand much of a chance. Critical hit. Of course, he makes comments on our moves and stuff. You know, oh, we did super effective. Oh, we got critical hitted. Type matchups being mastered already. Again, this game kind of taking the opportunity to potentially teach us about it if needed to, and then going around. Here comes Grookey. We're not going to switch out. The Grass Monkey, guys. And we're going to flame charge it because go for the jugular, guys. Go for the jugular. Boom. Do I trade? Sinapala. We currently are not doing any trading at the moment because we have just started this playthrough. And we are there's nothing that we have that you want, man. Switch Pokemon. Go to our little Pikachu. But eventually we are going to do trade streams. So that is the goal. Most likely in about 3 weeks or so we'll be doing trade streams. But they'll most likely be a surprise trade and not one-on-one trades. But welcome to the channel. Thank you for popping in and watching. Appreciate that. Boom. There we go. Rookie D. Was that really good training? Looks like I better grab. Yeah. Hop is, you know, Hop's a very, he reminds me of a very enthusiastic kid. And he thinks he's got it figured out. And unfortunately, Hop's lead card, hey. What's interesting in the storyline is you get all these people's leagues cards, but you never give yours to anybody. So away we go still. And we are now in Route 3. And again, when we get to these routes, guys, we're going to be looking for Pokemon that we think might be worth it for us for the storyline. But we're not really looking per se to go on a capture spree unless something really interesting catches our eye. Again, we're trying to go for a low grinding. Here's a Vulpix. Vulpix, interesting choice that they put Vulpix in this game, especially after they just had the Alola version that had the snow typing, the ice typing, instead of the actual fire typing. But I think they specifically put that Pokemon in here, as well as Diglett, to show that they lost that type. Alright, Fire Rabbit's leveled up. So, alright. Let's learn Agility. And that is Speed Stat. It doesn't Flame Charge do Speed Stat also? Yeah, so we're going to skip that because Flame Charge is a better move, in my opinion, for what we're trying to accomplish in that particular type moving. Alright, and so we're going to go ahead and give up on learning it. And what we've been doing here, guys, is something that I kind of want to point out. We're about to start to evolve. If you're evolving a Pokemon, you can hit the B button and it will stop evolving. And the reason why we do that is because there is a complete different moveset, or you can get certain moves much faster if you delay evolving certain Pokemon. And in Scorbunny's case, I'm just going to go and pull him up in the Pokédex page that we got pulled up here. So right now, at level 36, to give you an idea how long this is going to go on, guys. At 36, we'll get Double Edge. We really don't care about Double Edge. But at 32, he gets Bounce. Now, if we had him at Raboot, which is his evolution, at 42, 10 levels later, he gets Bounce. And if we let him get all the way to Cinderace, at 46, 14 levels later, he'd get Bounce. So, we are delaying the evolution of Cinderace, which evolves at 35. We are delaying that evolution until we can get our highest level move that we really want, which is Bounce. So we're actually going to wind up still evolving into Cinderace at 35, but what we're going to wind up doing is we're going to actually have a level 46 move. So we're actually going to be still 10 levels faster on those moves. And that gives us a lot more options. A lot more options as to what we can accomplish. I guess we would go ahead and try to catch this one. Razor Leaf. Try to cut the Fire Bunny. And again, this poor Scorbunny's attack stat was just lower than what we were hoping it for, but that's one of the reasons why we're also going with the over-level strategy for the story a little bit. Alright, this will go into our box 1. And actually, we need to remember to recycle our boxes after the stream. No nickname to Gossifleur into the box. Now there are some pretty interesting Pokemon that come up here. So here's the Gossifleur. Get those heal balls and keep running. Got us another trainer. So here we've got this Vulpix and the Zigzagoon. A little bit of glitter there for that burn heal. Grab it. Of course, Vulpix is a version exclusive. That's actually not Vulpix, it's a Gossifleur. Ooh, but here we have a Pokemon that's not very common in this area. It's a, I want to say it's a Stunky? Might as well. Stunky being dark type, we definitely don't want to double kick it because it'll hurt it a lot. I think we can flame charge it pretty well though. Oh, faint. Such a good move. So faint, smoke screen. Not some bad moves. Wiggle once, wiggle twice, wiggle thrice. And the click. Alright, we got it, guys. All about upping that Pokédex. Poison Dart. No nickname to Stunky. Fight the next person. Hey, he was looking for a Pokemon. He got a trainer instead. And it's a grass type, which unfortunately means Fire Rabbit's about just to eat this thing. Finally get to a move that we really want to grab instead, and we're going to take out Growl, replace it with Bite, Gossifleur. We're going to keep our Fire Rabbit. Way too strong, Gordon Marvin. That's not a bad way of going about it. Hey, we got the opening ceremony. Where's Hop? He went on ahead. Another quality of life thing, guys, an escape rope. Previous games, escape rope was a one-time use item. This game, it's not. Now, the one thing I do want to show, though, is it looks like you should just be able to walk up this route. But you can't, clearly, because there's ropes and stuff there. But what you can do is we're going to go so far that it's going to despawn the place. And the easiest way to make sure that happens is to go to Moda Stoke and then come back past all the hyperactive Zigzagoons, past the trainers that we've already beaten. Looks like we may have to actually go a little bit further in the game. Right here, there is a Corvisquire that'll actually land on that rock. Ooh, here's a good Pokemon. one of the cooler Pokemon that's come up in this game, in my opinion. The Roly-Coly. It's a little coal rock, guys. And it's fire and rock, which means that we're probably not going to do well against it. But we are 8 levels higher. I mean, we're almost twice this thing's level. Oh, and it's Steam Engine. That's even better. Not really looking for Smackdown, though. Alright. Pokeball, go! Looks like we got a critical catch there, guys. It's a chance that happens on any Pokeball, where it does exactly as you saw it, zips straight down, and instead of roll, 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 click, it's just click. One of the best ways. Pure rock type. Roly-Coly? Okay, so it gets fire at the next evolution then. Alright, thank you for that, DB Master. Alright, no nickname to the Roly-Coly. We're going to put him in the box for now. Zip through here, dart here, and talk to the Fill the Urn! Hey, Airbending Eagle! Welcome back. Nintagious! Arimeda! Welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome to the channel. Oh, man. Of course, guys, Flapper, who's raiding us right now, been doing the Pokemon Sword and Shield tonight as well, if I recall correctly. I had just a few moments while waiting to... Hey, Aaron, how's it going, man? Flame charge this Delibird. We'll melt this ice. Thanks for the raid, guys. Welcome. We're streaming until 9 a.m. Currently playing Shield right now as well. Awesome, awesome. Fire Rabbit goes up. Butterfree goes up. Psybeam. Yep, we want to forget a move for Psybeam. We want to forget String Shot because reasons. How's your playthrough going, man? Just finished the main story. Oh, excellent. Excellent. And Fire Rabbit's evolving, and we say, no, don't evolve. You stay a Fire Rabbit, you stay a cute little score buddy until you hit level 32, and then we'll let you start growing up. $376 caught. Oh wow. Oh wow, that is quite a lot. On my personal playthrough, not on stream, I'm at 160, and I'm at 3 badges. You missed less than 20. Oh wow. So you guys are doing really good on your dexes. This game, this playthrough, this save that we're only several hours into, we're at 45. That's not bad. Hey, Victoria! Speaking of looking in the options menu, let's go ahead and save. We're doing good, thank you for asking. Alright. Boom. Everyone's got a type or two. Not every Pokemon's got a type or two. Sizzlepede. Fire Rabbit. We'll go for the straight across. Oh, ouch. Yeah, I was thinking about that, Flapper. I do that usually on my personal playthrough, but since we're only streaming for like an hour, maybe 2 hours a day, that seemed like it would be less than ideal for viewership. I didn't want anyone to be like, well, here's Mag for the 50th hour trying to catch this 1% spawn rate. Of course, I speak of the Pikachus on Route 4 or the Eevees on Route 4. They're really low spawn rate, and you have to have so many Eevees if you're wanting to get all the evolutions. Alright. This is going to hurt a little bit. Nah, not too bad. I was thinking he was going to use a fire move. But yeah, if I had a longer stream period, I would probably be doing that, to be honest. That's my usual way of going about things. Of course, as I kind of mentioned on I think one of your streams when I was watching the other day, I usually go for more than just Pokédex entry, but yeah, Dotler. We can absolutely switch over to Fire Rat again. But more for one of each. So like Noah's Ark Dex is what one of my friends used to call it. So like the Hippopotas, we have the male and the female because they both look different. And for the case of the Punkaboos, we have 4 of those because there's 4 different sizes. Thankfully, we can trade them to our wife, and they become 4 Gorgeist, and she trades them back. Pikachu leveled up. Or no, Machop. Hey, alright. Weak to people older than him. Pokemon. Swap Chop over there. Is there anything here? There's a ball. And speaking of, is there anything over here? We gotta double back. Because we know right over here. Oh, we already got it, didn't we? Oh, okay. Well then. Alright. Dodge all those guys. Talk to the nice lady who has the Pokemon Center right here. Hope I saw it. Shiny Object Syndrome. Hey, it's money. Alright, so this should absolutely get us to where we kind of want to be now. So we're back, finally in the coal mine, but we're running right out. Because there is a really good to pick up Pokemon out here, and I don't know what we do to force the encounter. I'm hoping this does it for us. Everyone's kind of in their setup spots. Little Chuck Norris Machop there. Did a little spin. Yeah, we're going to absolutely take Torment instead of... Oh man, Fury Swipes is so good versus Red. Right. Bam. There we are. So here, guys, you gotta go in the mine first. Awesome. So we're absolutely gonna switch this out. And oh, Meowth. Hello, buddy. Put that in our bag. Moonstone. Whistle to it. It's going to look at you. It's going to come after you. There we go. Corvus Squire. Ever there was a flying type that's really good in this game, guys, Corvus Squire definitely is where it's at. Oh, man. Critical hit. Pluck. Oh, I took our charcoal. Or tried to. So that's a 40. It's a 50. I think it'll survive the flame charge. Yay! It lasted. It lived. And here comes Power Trip. Not a good time to use Power Trip, but you know, it's worth it. And that'll save you a considerable amount of leveling. All you miss are the fossils, trait evolutions, and version exclusive. Well, DB Master? Sounds like you need a friend and an internet connection. Because that's definitely kind of right where you're at then. We're going to add him to the party. I think, actually, wait a second. We're going to check his... I didn't want to do that. Alright. Ooh, keen eyes. Home claws, power trip. It's not bad. Oh, it's got extra hit points too, because it's capable of taking hits. As much as we've been leveling on this Purloin, we probably just swap it out for Corvus Squire at the moment. And then we actually want to change our lineup a little bit, because we're about to just go through and beat up a whole entire cave full of stuff. But first, some watts, because that's kind of what happens. You just run across the Nora Pokemon while you're out and about. Smackdown, just bring it. Boom. No nickname. We're gonna send it to the box. Since we know that's an IV special Pokemon, we're gonna go to the box right away. We're gonna get to the second Roly-Poly. So check it out. Instead of Tackle, this one knows Mud Slap, and it's only one extra level, but it never learns Mud Slap itself, and it's got Heat Proof instead of Steam Engine. So again, the Aura Pokemon guys. They don't have a huge high chance for hidden ability, but they can have it sometimes, supposedly. And they do get an egg move, which is amazing in my opinion. Only because it makes breeding chains so much easier just to have a whole huge stock of stuff. Alright, now we got them all healed. Let's go in here and just basically loot all the shinies. Beat up on the trainers. The trainers here are all going to either be fighting types, or they're going to be the cave stuff. Roggenrola. There we go. And these things are pretty heavy, so we low kick them. Weak armor. But his speed goes up. I want to say weak armor. I mean, if you build the Pokemon right, that one stage increase of speed may be enough to just start wrecking stuff. Oh, Meowth. So we're doing one quick thing, hopefully. mine carts are the evolved version of roly-poly. So we really want to kind of track them and grab them, but alas, we can't. Alright, so timber. We're going to go for just these such occasions. We got some flying type. First thing we're going to do is probably try to get hit by a fighting move. There we go. Not very effective. That's what we're hoping for. Pluck. Just eat whatever he had. And we're just gonna flying type these guys. I mean, between Core Squire and the Chop, we are going to be going through this gym, or not this gym, this cave, pretty unobstructed. And we're going to tell once again. Score bunny. Just stay calm, man. Alright, thank you, Flapper, for the raid earn. I appreciate it, dude. Have a good one, and hopefully I'll catch you later, too. Scary face. Another IV roly-poly. Wow. Wow. Okay. Let's go ahead and knock it off. Smoke screen. Okay. Okay. Wondering what IVs they are. Huh. Now, I did hear that when you become champion, you get a way to see the IVs. We're going to keep the old moves. No, put him in the box. Coley in the box. Explosion instead of... That could have gone a lot differently for us, guys. That thing had explosion, you say. Explosion's a self-sacrificing move that takes out all the Pokemon nearby. Oh, I didn't mean to trip over him. Didn't mean to trip over him. Alright. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and low kick him. Keep running this track because we hope to get hit by the giant, but we're not getting any luck on that. So women are good at Pokemon battles too. No one said they weren't. Diglett. Astonish. We might flinch. Nope. I guess with the way Diglets are, you always have to kind of low kick, right? I mean, otherwise you just kind of kick over them. Drillbur. We'll switch the Pokemon up this time to Corvus Squire. Dribbles do actually roam around this cave. They are a overworld spawn chance of either 5 or 1%. I forget which right off. Of course, they become Excadrill. Rapid Spin. Another mag. Wow. This is the time to be in here for these guys. Holy snots. Once again, we're going to knock off. So I can't swear it, but with 3 of these guys, odds are in our favor that we have at least like 5 IVs that are 4 IVs probably. That is really easy. 5 IVs that are all max. Very possible. Yet another egg move. That one had explosion too. Wow. That's it's becoming a theme. Maybe we stop poking these guys. Oh man. Heavy duty boots. I do like the addition of that item. So things like Spike Trap and Stealth Rock and all that. Not affected by it. Roly-Coly. And we're gonna kick the rock into pieces. Alright, so we just saw the ginormous cart just zip by again. Alright, let's see here. We're about to do something very rude and very mean to poor BD. Save before we go do it. Alright, here we are. Anyone with a wishing star is for beating. Very confident. Very confident. Sometimes you just gotta trainer BD. we're gonna keep the current Pokemon. Purloin's pretty fast. And Payback does damage based upon how much you've taken. But, wow, okay. Well now. We'll put out I was expecting Payback to do a lot more than. Super effective. Should have been really good. Go through that. Nope. We'll keep Meowth out there. And we'll bite that one just as well. I tickled me up a little bit. The confusion is the annoying part, though, more than anything. Alright, go through it. Go through it. Alright, awesome. Confusion's one of the worst things to be hit by because it's worse than paralysis because it's paralysis plus. You may not do your move. At least your speed doesn't drop, but it's still just a bad thing. And of course, if I lost, I'd say I wasn't trying all that hard either. I already gathered every wishing star in this area. Gather the wishing stars. What kind of madman are you? Don't you know that's how you get like Dynamax Pokemon? I really do want to get the coal cart, but maybe it wasn't in the cards. Talk to this nice little lady here. She's the other sister with the Pokemon service. Gonna heal us up. We're gonna go in and try to see if we can't catch a ride on the train. Boom. Alright. Wild Carcoal. And we totally forgot that our Purloin was in the party and up front. Oi. Oi. Okay. I sense some pain coming our way, possibly. Let's just swap out. Hit it with Flame Charge. Because it's definitely faster than us with Rock Polish at this point. It's not good either. It's got some high defenses. So let's go for double kick. I mean, it's the fastest Carcoal in this mine as possible. That's scary. Alright, I think we might be able to hit it with double kick one more time. Meanwhile, we're about to crit. Flame Charge. We're good with Flame Charge. Okay. No crit. No crit. No crit. Hang on. Alright, there we go. Pokeball, go! Get in the ball! Just want to take you home with us. But you're supposed to get in the ball and stay in the ball. I didn't say that, I guess. Alright, get in the ball, stay in the ball. Thank you, Karkle. Lots of level up going on. Wow. And instead of having to level one of these up to at least its second evolution, we just went ahead and caught it the way it was. And that's for just a real quick kind of splunk back in the mine. We're going to go here. We have all three of them. So level 18, steam engine, which is great for hatching eggs. And we'll probably go over egg hatching once we get to the daycare center. Alright, so once again we're going to heal up. So we're just about to the first gym. We'll probably wind up taking on the first gym today. Alright. Some berries. Now, interesting thing about the berry trees, if you know you're usually going to wind up getting attacked by, say, a Squelvet or a Cherubi or a Greedent or whatever the Cherubi evolutions are, shaking a tree to try to shiny hunt them isn't too horrible a way to go about it. Diglett, case in point, actually got a shiny Greedent the other day. They are pink, in case you're curious on that. We'll go for the Fury Swipes. And we'll be very disappointed that they missed. Not bad. 5 times. Probably not get quite all 5 hits this time. Yeah. Not quite. Not quite at all. Alright. But we can hit off the payback. Wow. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead. Purloin, you've just been great, and we really wish that we could have you stay with us, but you're just a little too little to be at the front at least. We'll switch out the Fire Rabbit. Alright, so there's a lot of really good Pokemon in the grass here. Just throwing that out there. And there are some good items in this grassy area too. Kind of want to sneak around and take a look though. It's going to be your best bet. There's Electrikes, which are great electric Pokemon. Punkaboos, which are good ghost grass type. There's some good items in here. Hey, Chadley, how's it going, buddy? There is a Galarian Meowth, which we're trying to avoid. Just getting attacked for being attacked's sake. There's the Yamper, which we know is a good Pokemon, but here we are. here's the payoff. Thank goodness it's Friday. Oh man, I heard that. My week was so rough. So rough. So here's the payoff, guys. 5% rate of a Pikachu in Sword. It's 1% for an Eevee. And in Shield, it flips that. So if you're wanting to get Pikachu and you don't happen to have Let's Go Eevee or Let's Go Pikachu, this is the second place you can get a Pikachu. We already have 2 of them, so we just went up to it so you guys could see exactly what it was. And it's the only place you can get an Eevee. Except for Score Bunny, buddy, 32. We went over this. But they only appear in the grass, and they don't always get where you want them to be. Alright. So Cleanse Tag is not a bad item to get around here if you're trying to hunt particular Pokemon like the Punkaboos, or if you're trying to hunt like for Pikachus or something. It helps keep them away, it says. Internal Club, those watching at home, if you don't know who Chadley is, go over to his channel. The guy's an amazing streamer, does a variety of games, happens to be a family friendly streamer. He's got a luxurious beard named Carl. And I definitely recommend watching this stuff. Whenever possible, I try to catch it. Electrike. Fire Rabbit. Bam. So we're compensating for a low statted attack stat Fire Rabbit by simply just having it be bigger than everything else. Lotad, we are switching out there for that. And Corvus Squire, we're gonna eat us some plants. Here comes the grass type. I'm just gonna pluck at it. Level 20 Corvus Squire. Fish if we wanted to. We kind of want to get that TM out of this room here. So we're going to go up here, grab that. There's another Pikachu. See, like I said, guys, they got a pretty good... I mean, it's 5%, but 5% is a lot more than people realize when you start adding in the fact it's 5% per spawn. So the Emperor we really don't care about. Oh, there's the trainer guarding this one. Pokekid Reese. Meanwhile, he's very confused. Clearly not a Pikachu that he threw out. Oh well. And it's a bug, which you put them on fire. I don't know why that's the way that works, but it is. It's a Grubbin. It's another fire type. Or fire type to kill, rather. Alright, so here we go. Flame Charge. Setting on fire. We have fainted another Pokemon. And we are crushing it here, guys. Pin Missile. Awesome. And here is the Meowth. So Meowth is normally a normal type. I know. Kind of rolled off the tongue like that, though, guys. But and it says we already got one, because we do. We got one, I'm pretty sure, I can't get to my box from here, but I'm pretty sure we got one out of a raid. But we're going to just flame charge it, because these are steel type. And we just melt it in the slag. So realistically, a couple good Pokemon in here, and you just wade through them. The spawn rate in this area for just everything in general is just constant. So leveling through here, which you know, you're like, okay, well, I got a gym coming up, I could really use some extra levels. It's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. But you do want to be careful about what you hit the Electrics with, because of static and grumble on all that. I should have used quick attack, but it still wouldn't have mattered because they quick attacked me. Oh, I got paralyzed. Alright, we're just gonna go for the flame charge. Purloin's level 18. Trying to remember when Purloin becomes Liepard. I'm drawing blanks. Alright, so we got the item out of there. Of course, Wooloo, where do you think you're going? Another cutscene, guys. Wooloo crashed into you and stopped. Keep in mind, Wooloos are basically a giant walking fluff pillow. So it's not like it really hurts you when it hits you. Yes, indeed, I'm a gym trainer. Saw me at the opening ceremony. Yeah, I saw him at the opening ceremony too. Bah, the sheep says. Wooloo moves by rolling, but can't learn rollout. I know, right? I think you can egg move rollout, though, if I remember right. Let me check. Where are you at, Wooloo? Right between Woobat and the other. Alright. No, just counter swagger and stomp. Wow. The fact it learns counter is rather nice. It does technically learn defense curl though, right? So it's kind of like a spherical move. Grab this Pokeball. Silver Powder powers up bug type moves. Oh, there's a Berserker. Well, it's a future Berserker. We need to fix that too. Alright, well, I'll level up the Meowth. Good. Good old long cat level up. Alright, so that's it for all of those. We're gonna set us up a camp. Mainly because we want to try to work on the Pokédex. We're gonna start cooking. We've been buying some ingredients as we come across them. So we're gonna go ahead and trying to remember what it is here. It's the better item. I think it's the mixed mushrooms. And we're looking for berries that we seem to have plentiful numbers of. La Papa. Sure. Neutralizing smell of other ingredients. We don't want that one. Doesn't have a dry taste. Alright, we're going to go with the Lepa. So 2 apple berries and whatever these are. So again, when we get to this little mini cooking game, guys, the goal is at first to get the flames all the way to almost scorching. And we should be right there now. And you want to just stir fast enough to start getting the sparkles. And then basically keep that as your speed. You go any faster than that, though, you'll start slopping the soup out. And then again, here you're going to try to hit the A button to where it stops right in the green range. And that should do it. I mean, that should at least get you to like the tier 2 class. Sour mushroom medley curry. We got a lot of curry. A lot of curry is usually a pretty good side. And we still only got middle 3, unfortunately. But we get the friendliness, we get the HP, we get the status conditions healed. And that means that we no longer have that annoying paralysis. And we get some curry XP. Alright. Hey Hop, how's it going, buddy? Bow wow. Yamper. He'll show you the way. He sure will. But we're not looking for that yet. Looking to remember some stuff. This is not activatable. Okay, sad. We have to go talk to Yamper anyways then. Oh, shiny energy root. Mr. Breeder, what are you doing? Huh. Alright. Alright, Yamper, that'll work. What are you two talking about? Prepare to sing yourself. Yeah. Bow wow wow. Yamper telling us to come on. Stop messing around, Mag. Stop looking at things. 3 X attacks. Okay. Thought there was a shiny there, but I guess I'm wrong. Over here is this guy. Were they made by the peoples or the Pokemon? Who knows? There's a shiny. A leaf stone. Of course, that's used for grass type evolutions. Good boy, Yamper. Bow wow wow. Stepped in the plot again, guys. And look. Look at that. It is... This company got their own logo in the game. Doesn't get much better than that, right? Alright. Milo's lead card. Hey, we get the lead card for Milo. couple revives in case we need them. Meanwhile, she's not poke-centering us. She's just giving us some medicine. Created with the help of Pokemon. This is pretty cool, though. Check this out. So you can stand in this one, but you can't stand in this one. Unless you do it just right, and it's really finicky. And it's kind of not even shaped right, so... Alright, so now we can talk to this little girl. There's a treasure. Grasp before the other ones. You can use that strength and find the strength of its strength in the end. Dally not, if you've a mind to find what time is left behind. So, what that means. Come over here. This is water. This is poison. This is flying. So, and those don't say anything. So that one's water. Over here. We come down here. This one's dark. This one says grass. So if you're following along with the puzzle, it's strength and the strength of the strength. So what you do is this is grass, and you just start running. Because it says something, if you've got time, don't dally. So we're not dallying, and we're getting held up by that little breeder. Kind of cut through here. So grass to water. And we just messed up because I thought I'd talk to the guy instead. Alright. Come on, Joy-Cons. Don't be goofy. So grass. Which, as we know, is super effective against water. Because it's the initial trilogy that this game teaches you. And again, she reset. I fell for it a second time. I can't believe it. And we are once again getting controller delay. We may not get this in time. We're going to try for it though. And only because we know the last one's down here. This is fire. We're running toward fire. There's something buried in the ground. So you go grass, then water, then fire, and you get the expert belt. And check that out, guys. Super effective moves. Much more stronger. And because we are that kind of just horrible person. Brutal swing. We're going to wind up at Everstone. This is actually pretty good to have. If you're worried about certain Pokemon just evolving, if you want to just save the time, the Everstone's not a bad way to go about it. At all. Especially if you're about to candy feed a whole truckload of Pokemon. And here's Hop. Look at this. It's the gym badge. Got on the first tray. Wrangling Wooloo, he says. What? Wrangling Wooloo? That's not a grass Pokemon. That's a normal type. Alright. We got this Butterfree. We got this Fire Rabbit. We got this Corvisquire. We got 3 that are just going to potentially wreck some actual grass type Pokemon. So we're going to save. We've been at this for 11 hours and 41 minutes. So here we are almost 12 hours into the gameplay. And we are about to come in here and do our first gym. Friend ball. Alright. Don't need to talk to anybody in here that I can recall. If they got the little word balloons over them and it's not a Pokemon, it means that they're not going to give you any kind of information. But, like this guy here, you can talk to him. Weak to fire. It's common sense. Talk to the little kid. He wants a Galarian Meowth. Now, do we have one? We don't. Alright, so we thought we had one, but we don't. So we can go back and catch one. I think we'll do that after we're done with our gym challenge. Alright. We're going to register. Got it. Gym missions. Yeah, let's do the gym mission. What's the gym mission? Every gym's got a mission? And guys, that's right. In this particular Pokemon game, in previous ones, you go in the gym, you beat on some trainers, and you beat the gym leader. They changed that a little bit. Every gym's a little bit different. You do have to beat some trainers in some cases, but not all of them. So here's the grass gym. It's got like an obstacle course kind of feel to it. Nice little serene kind of thing growing through. Chaser Unruly Wooloo. It's a mix between old gyms and Island Trial. A little bit, yeah. I serve as the referees, report results, let the gym missions begin. So this is actually one of the more interesting gym missions. It works like those magnet toys you play with as a kid. When you get close to the Wooloo, you repel them. And they go here. You get all 20 of them there. And then Wooloo do what Wooloo do, and they roll and just go right through stuff. But the next thing that happens is you got this Yamper that's going to try its best to scare the Wooloo. Now, one Yamper's not a big deal. Meanwhile, you have gym trainers as well. Now you can, some of them you can avoid because they're placed in, precarious places. But when we've got a fire rabbit who just wants to watch every grass Pokemon burn, it doesn't really matter. And grass Pokemon in general, unless we're talking something like Parasect, are really slow. Super slow. And so we're probably going to just go through and steamroll all these. And see that? When you beat the gym trainer, your Yamper will stand for a bit. Meanwhile, if you just wait a little while, you can actually get that for the Yamper. But because it's really good experience points, I still recommend going over and beating the trainer up. You can't beat trainer EXP in most cases, guys. It's like fighting like 6 or 7 Pokemon at once per every 2 or 3. And you get the money. I mean, the money's nice. And we'll take out Budu. Speed will go up. Which, if the speed was going to be a problem, it's no longer going to be a problem after 1 flame charge. Fire Rabbit, level 24. Headbutt. We'll eschew Ember for headbutt. We like quick attack because of the timing, the tempo with it. Old 20 Pikachu wants to learn Spark. Well, forget an old move. 65. We'll actually drop in quick attack with Spark. Oddish. Nope. We'll keep this Pokemon. Flame Charge. And down goes Oddish, guys. And Scorbunny wanted to evolve. Fire Rabbit didn't get to. 32. Getting so close though. Alright, so again, watch the Amper. In this case, we caught the eye of the trainer. They have a pretty good field of vision. They got them tired eyes because they've been looking. Alright, flame charging. Here we go. Bam. Again, flame charge. Really good fire move that we still wouldn't have had if we had evolved our Scorbunny. Really good in this grass gym. Alright, and she just barely broke up our little Hulu set. Here comes the next. Bam. Wooloos. Alright. And here they come, peeling off into little cages. Click. And then it is Holy Toledo cutscenes Batman. Do a little gym mission cleared. Wave. Got the one sports glove so we can hold the Pokeballs without hurting our hand, apparently. And then look, guys. Huge stadium full of people all cheering and waving in Pokemon. I mean, it's like the cartoon in a sense, right? When you start doing episodes of the cartoon that have things like the Elite Four and the different little tournaments that Ash winds up getting involved in. You get lots of challengers. Yep. Have to Dynamax their Pokemon if they want to win. Well, you can try that, Milo. So I want to point out, clearly Milo's got 6 Pokeballs on him. 1 on the left, 3 on the left, 3 on the right. But they only got 2. I feel like it's should have been done better. You can Dynamax stuff. Meanwhile, we've been Dynamaxing quite a lot lately. Flame Charge. Super effective. Speed rises. Level up the Corvus Squire. Eldegoss. Will we switch our Pokemon? Nope, we won't. We're tough as weeds. Here comes Eldegoss. Nice little puffy dandelion kind of Pokemon. This thing's only 4 levels smaller than us though, so we're going to go ahead and Dynamax, because it's going to Dynamax as well. Gym leaders in this game, guys, Dynamax their anchor Pokemon. And everyone that does Dynamax gets a Gigantamax evolution. It's important to know. Makes them a little bit more special. And they have their own kind of little animation for it too. Eldegoss, Dynamax, set it on fire, and look at it survive. Sunlight turned harsh. It's our Dynamax move. Max Overgrowth. And they're really nice and flashy. I mean, they're like the Z moves in the I forget what they call them in X and Y now. But yeah, they took him out. Boom. The explosion, much like you would in the raid battles where you'd be able to throw a Pokeball to catch them. And lots of experience points. Level up Purloin. Shrink down Fire Rabbit. And we bit Milo. And the badges in this are actually done pretty cool. So check this out. There's a super kind of neat shape, and it goes in this little ring. It's basically like a patch. And then we come out. Congratulations. Here's a TM. Magical Leaf to celebrate the fact you beat the gym. Attack never misses. Magic Leaf is basically the grass version of Swift. And we get a special uniform that looks just like Milo's. So Nessa, we're going to go fight her next. And he'll say the exact same thing. So we need to go get him a Meowth. And they're now a fan. That's pretty much about all the things you can do here. You can't go into the uniform room afterwards. I don't think she does anything afterwards. Alright. So now what we can do, now that we beat the grass gym, is we were able to move on where the route was blocked. If you hold flowers, Pokemon will gather around you. Meanwhile, I don't have any idea on how to hold flowers in this game. I think it's just a throwback to things like Sweet Scent. I do, however, want to just pop in and Poke Center our guys. Now we get a unlock for Poke Center, for Pokemon's. Now we can start buying gray balls. And we're going to buy... 30 of them. And now we can get super potions instead of just potions. And we're going to get not quite that many. Go for 7. Shouldn't need to use too many restorative items, but you always want to have some in the bank, as it were. Okay. So we can do Lotto ID. Lotto ID once a day. Once you start getting there, you can get prizes based upon the trainer ID of the Pokemon you have in your boxes in your party. 28837. If any of those digits match in the specific place of that digit, you get some stuff. Rough Flock, no matches. We can try again tomorrow. As you get more and more trainer IDs from doing surprise trades, it gets better and better as the number of times you can win the lotto. That was odd. It looked like snow for a second. Alright, and this is Route 5. So we're going to go back to Route 4 for a second, because we are looking for that Meowth. And we really don't want to use Fire Rabbit for the Meowth. Put Butterfree out. Feels good to speed through it, she says. And meanwhile, kid says that they can't find a Galarian Meowth. Well, first pass, we really can't find one either. Well, now. Okay. There's one. So we're going to use Psybeam. It's not very effective. It'll do a little bit of damage. Possibly confuse it. Payday is actually funny because we get the coins if we beat the Meowth. Growl, of course, changes physical attack, but we're using special because it's psychic. We should be able to use one more Psybeam. Don't confuse it. We wanted to confuse it earlier. Alright. And now we just get in there with some sleep powder. And this guarantees pretty much that we're going to catch this thing with one Pokeball. So we can find another one. We want one for us, right? And basically it's the exact same strategy we just used. A move that's weak to it that could potentially confuse it to kind of help it take itself down a little bit. Payday, hey! So far, we're not getting a confusion status off of this, which is really good for us getting this low on it. Metal Claw, that is just fine. And Pokeball, go! Alright, we caught one. So we got two of them now. We got one to trade, one for us to be able to evolve later into Berserker. So kind of all done with that for a little pit stop we got going there. Oh, there's a shiny right there by that box. Kind of zip around here. X accuracies. Interesting. And again, see, Pikachu, pretty common here. We have yet to see an Eevee poke its little ears up, though. That's all good. We're going to go in here just to hit the Pokemon Center so we can heal up the guys that are in the boxes. That is a nice quality of life change also. When you heal the Pokemon in the Pokemon Center, it heals all of your Pokemon. Including the ones in the box. Alright. Hey kid, yes, we'll trade one for you. Alright, so this is a female, this is a male, and they have one level difference, but you can tell that the next time they level up, they get Metal Claw. We know we're going to be able to level up eventually, but we want the female in case we want to start breeding. So we're going to go ahead and trade this away. Here comes our second Kanto Meowth. Cash. Now we can take a look at Cash. So, level 18 male, Dynamax level 1. So, previously, when you did the trades in these games, they came across as the same level, and in certain versions of Pokemon that came in as the same gender as well, and that's no longer the case. Interesting that it's got a high speed stat though. Not bad. See the similarities, they both have Scratch, they both have Payday, they'll probably both have Bite. There's just some metal moves that the new one gets, and of course Berserker is pretty gnarly. Alright, so I think the last thing we really have to do, plot-wise, is save somebody who's getting harassed by Team Vuvuzela. Grab this off this Meowth. And a couple of gym battles still coming up, I think. Yep. So this is harkening back to Ruby Sapphire, where you had the interviewers. Helioptile and Clink. Fire Rabbit and Butterfree. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to Flame Charge the Clink, and we're going to Sleep Powder the Helioptile. Level 25, level 20 Butterfree, Whirlwind. Yeah, we'll learn Whirlwind. Actually, no. We will be learning it. Yep, giving up on that. Taunt. Yes, Taunt is a good move to grab. But for what we're using it for right now, we're not going to be using it. Okay. Sleep Powder, Helioptile. Not going to get a move. Because we were faster than both their Pokemon. And then Flame Charge it. And then we'll Psybeam it just because. Meanwhile, Fire Rabbit should just be faster than everything at this point. And he's evolving once again. And once again, he stopped evolving because we told him not to evolve anymore. Right. Stuffle. And Minccino, which we don't have a need for. This is kind of like the long way around for some stuff. Attract, which is an interesting move. It makes sense with all these Mincinos kind of running around. I'm going to talk to you. We'll see what's in the water. And of course, Magikarp's in the water. It is a level 16 Magikarp though. Making it mostly better than all the other Magikarps we have. So we'll grab it. Okay, so over here, we do know that we want to kind of... It's a wild Dodler! It's the second stage of Blipbug. We're gonna kick it. And boy howdy is it not gonna take any damage. Little defensive guy. Let's headbutt it. Throw a Pokeball at it. And awesome, we got Blipbug. It becomes like a battleship or something when it evolves next. Like this really cool spaceship looking kind of bug, if I remember right. It's a cook. Pointing out that it's wearing a chef's jacket. It's wearing an actual hat that a chef typically wears, but they call it cook. So, yeah, a little bit on the outside. But it does have a dragon grass Pokemon. Yeah. I love Withdrawal. It just looks so funny, guys. Here comes Astonish. Level up that Pikachu. Alright. There's a Nuzleaf, which I guess technically we could catch to evolve having to avoid, you know, evolve a C-Dot. Throw a Pokeball at it. Roll out. Not good for us. Throw us another Pokeball. Oh, that was close. Oh. Oh. Fire Rabbit, hang on, man. If we catch this thing, you'll survive. There we go. There we go. Alright. Yuck. Catch the Nuzleaf, I said. Not have to evolve a C-Dot, I said. That'll show me. Alright, we're gonna go to the bag. We're gonna pull out some restorative stuff real quick. Use a 60. Get him up to almost 70 hit points. Just checking here for a couple of the more rare Pokemon. Yeah, I thought fighting wasn't super effective. Just good test there. Headbutt the Slurpuff. Oh my goodness, we only got like 5 minutes left on stream, guys. So we're trying our best to avoid plot at all points, right? While we're in downtime in between streams. So wants to move Taunt. Yeah, we'll let him learn Taunt, right? Yeah, Taunt over Fury attack. Put that nice little cotton candy in our box. Then we're just going to run. Beat up on this breeder. Minchino! They're basically like a normal Emolga with the way they appear. So we'll just go ahead and double kick it into oblivion. Steenie. Normal followed by grass. And we'll set that on fire. Fire rabbit getting closer. And stop evolving. Here we go, though. We get an evolution during the stream after all, guys. Lipard. All them spots. It's a moody and vicious Pokemon, it says. Well, it's a cat, so that's kind of expected. I'm going to bypass that trainer just for a second. No, we're not going to do that, but what we are going to do is quickly come over here. It's a Toxel! Yeah, we'll take a Toxel. It's basically this version's Togepi-esque in a little bit. I mean, no knock name. We're going to go put it in the box for now. It's a guaranteed electric one. Know about, so you can actually tell you about what Pokemon I should leave. 2 Pokemon leave here. Same species, different genders. Species are similar. We may still find an egg. So it's kind of vague. A little vague. But last little bit of plot is right here. I'm trying to steal my bike. If you beat these guys up for me, I'll make it worth your while. Alright. Vuvuzela. Go. A Zigzagoon. And again, I like the fact that they got the Pokeballs that are different than usual balls. Alright. We're going to double kick the Zigzagoon. It's going to be 4 times damage because it's dark normal. Look at him just rocking out of there. Thievul. We're going to be good. Here comes Thievul. Look at that thing. Little Night Fox. Double kick it. Boot to the head. Second boot to the head. Almost knocked it out. What's this evolved Nick going to do? He's going to tail whip. I tell you, if the AI for Pokemon was increased a little bit, some of these fights would be really difficult. Down we go. Butterfree, Meowth leveling up like a champ on both sides. I want that bike. Don't get in my way. Second Vuvuzela coming after us. Giant safety pin on the back. Alright, so Sableye, Dark Ghost. Really, really hard to get anything super effective against it. Oh. Well, we have to trade. We can't hit it now. Guess we... And Quarter Squire out there. Astonish. And even though it's not going to get a huge bonus to it, we're going to use Power Trip just to do some damage. Oh wow, we need a bonus. Alright, Astonish, yep. We're going to hone these claws. So Power Trip's actually one of the better moves, especially if you've got Hone Claws or something similar, because you get when you get the attack power raises from some of these moves, you get double duty from Power Trip, because it does extra damage based upon the number of stat changes you've had that affect you in a positive way. You defeated the Team Yell Grunt, distracted by the bike. You're too strong. We're gonna make sure that you don't get a chance to beat Our Lady. My word. Alright. Give this back to you. So here we are, guys. Just beat the first gym. We already have Fly. And now we get a bike. So plus button on bike, put yourself in the bike helmet outfit. Get a little bit of a boost if you push B. Alright. Any closer you're going to have to battle me. Hop? That sounds like a threat, sir. We're going for a little bit extra, guys, because we're trying to get a little bit of the plot out of the way. So our downtime we can play a little bit more. Woo-loo. So what can gym badge holders do? Well, we can double kick your ruler like we always do. Corvus Squire we'll switch out, because if we're going to put him in the ground, we gotta make these things faint pretty good all around. Okay, and we're going to be using Pikachu in the water gym. This is kind of how you roll with Pikachu. And which one of these does higher damage? 65. We'll go with Spark. Paralyzed, not able to move, can't touch us. We'll Electro Ball it, because why not? And of course, the next Pokemon we're going to get is Grookey. It's now Thwacky, so here we get to see Thwacky for the first time. We'll just go ahead and put Fire Rabbit back out. Go Fire Rabbit. Yeah, I like the way it looks, guys, with the 2 sticks instead of the single stick now. Survives the first hit. We're going to get hit a little bit. Double hit. It's a normal type move, but Thwacky does get it upon evolution. And of course, we are much faster than the grass Pokemon. Fire Rabbit to level 27, Liepard to 21. We're going to hold off on the evolution again. 5 more levels. Has to train even harder, even though he was training harder to begin with. Nessa the gym leader of the water gym. Nessa, play on Loch Ness, of course. get our Rotom bike because this is the longest bridge ever. Oh, no, 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 no. Go back, go back, go back. This is one of those encounter Pokemon. And it looks like, guys, we're going to have to end it here. This is way further down the line than I thought we had to go. So we're going to get this Eldegoss. Oh, Cotton down. Ugh. It's not good. Oh my gosh. Alright, Pokemon. Pikachu, come on, buddy. Grass type cannot be affected by grass type status moves. So things like Sleep Powder, Poison Powder. So we're going to use Thunder Wave so we can paralyze this thing. And then we're going to Faint, which shouldn't do too much damage. Oh, we were hoping for more than that. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're going to throw a Pokeball at this thing. Hope for the best. Trying to use Sing. Ugh. Almost had it. Means we can probably get it. Here comes round, which hurts. Pokeball, go! Stay in the ball. There we go. Alright. Guys, we are going to call it quits at this point. It has been a great stream. We had an awesome raid from the Flapper, Ernie himself, Airbending Eagle, then Tejas, Area Maid. Thank you for coming in for that raid. Victoria, Chadley, and DB Master for hanging out with us today, as well as Opponents and Sykes who come in at the early part of the stream. We are going to be stopping here on the plot train. Caught the end. Hey, Bala. Awesome. Alright, so we're no nickname. We're going to put it in the box. So the last thing we got to do, of course, is we're going to be on this bridge. So nothing past this bridge point we're going to be doing after that when we come back to this next time, guys. So we're going to do some backtracking like we do. Fortunately, we can fly. But we really want to start off by getting into our boxes, because we always want to take a look at, you know, from in between last stream and this one, we've almost filled up a box. So we're going to advance all of these by one. And of course, when we start running out of room, we'll have to get creative. But so this box is once again ready for anything that we catch in between these streams, guys. So thank you everybody who came out to watch today. Really appreciate it. If you're watching in, you know, replay mode, let us know in the comments what you guys thought of the video or what I'm doing right or doing wrong. I am no by any means an expert at this game, but I have played the games quite a bit. But guys, I am going to have myself a good night at 7 p.m. tonight. It is going to be Free For All Friday. We do have a game plan that I think the Convertible Turtle Club is going to enjoy. I couldn't swear it though. But we will absolutely see you guys then for playing with subscribers and having a good old time. Until then, guys, have a good morning, good breakfast, good lunch, or good dinner, whatever you're about to do. This is Mag Secret saying have a good one, and thanks for watching. Take care.